third goal, wow, nice team play.
We found it hard against Liverpool. They had a lot of control. We were better in the first half in as much as we made some chances ourselves, but we just never showed enough composure at times today when we needed to do so.
Your form, your confidence doesn't go out of the window with one defeat against the champions.
The players have been very good. The players have been excellent, in fact. And even today, you know, it wasn't quite our day, but it's a lesson for them as well. You know, the levels we have to get to and how we have to play. And probably all the things that we do quite well, I didn't feel as if we'd done well today, really. And because of that, it didn't really give us a chance of getting a foothold in the game.
By the time you play Brighton on Wednesday, there might be another central defender, and you might be back in midfield. Who knows?
It would be nice. But no, I don't know. You probably know before me if anything's going to happen. But I thought Nat was outstanding in centre half today. For us, it's about focusing on what's important, and that's the team and defending together. And when you do that, then you get good results. So we'll see what happens in the next few days. But if not, we'll continue and we'll give everything till the end.
Yeah, the reports are that they're going to bring in Ben Davies from Preston, the centre-half there, for around £2 million. A couple of weeks ago, it was all doom and gloom, wasn't it, around Liverpool, and then 2 wins in London in a few days and everything changes. I suppose the key is not to overreact to any situation if you're a Premier League manager.
I think all the managers know it's never a smooth road of success when you're in football management, so I think staying very calm and level when things aren't going well is absolutely key.
Do you have to teach yourself to do that?
I think you learn very quickly that you're not going to win every game. So it's the outside influences that react. You've got to make sure you're very calm.
All right, let's say we're going to take each goal in this game. And the first
one... organised. You'll see in the shape that they're in here. It's just, they was upsetting Liverpool's rhythm, let's say. You know David Moyes' sides are always going to be organised, but the limited Liverpool to very few chances. You see the shape here, 4-4. You see Benrahma there and Antonio up the field. And in first half, they really were excellent. Going into the areas, no spaces. They create 3-on-2s all over the pitch. Soon as the ball goes in there, they're round them like a rash. But in the second half, Souček got caught upfield, Rice, the balance was off a little bit. The chasing back never really set. And when they get into positions here, you see Rice going towards the ball. Fornells is in a more defensive position, and Jones picks up this space here. And what that causes, it just causes a little bit of confusion. Cresswell really should be showing him down the line. And if you look at the positions, Fornells gets himself in here. Normally that would be Rice, and Fornells would be probably outside, and it just allows Salah to bend it in that far corner. And these are little things. We're talking about a Liverpool who are in great form today, and this is nitpicking. But when you see him, how balanced it was in the first half compared to the second half, and we're talking about the differences. You're talking about these percentages in football. They're the percentages between winning and losing.
Particularly if you're playing a side like Liverpool. That was the whole point of that analysis, was those fine margins. Just that switch of Fornells and Rice in position as they're chasing back completely changed everything. It's not a massive error.
No, it's not a massive error at all. It's such fine margins, but you're talking about a world-class player, and he just shifts the ball inside and the goal opens up, and off that left foot, he's absolutely deadly.
And then also, not only the fine margins, but even if you think as a team you're in a strong position on the pitch, you can't switch off.
No, you can't switch off. And West Ham's shape, it was superb in the first half, and just in the second half, it just changed slightly. And I think this is a really good example from this corner. So West Ham actually in really good position. They've got 2 back, they've got 2 on the edge. But this goal is absolutely brilliant from Liverpool. I mean, Trent's switch is superb. It enables Shaqiri not to check his stride and hit this in first time. But what a touch and finish from Mohamed Salah. So West Ham will be kicking themselves because you think from that goal they haven't done a lot wrong, and they've ended up conceding.
Because we were talking in the office watching it and saying, you know, lots of sides will go up against, say, Liverpool or Manchester City and think our best chance of scoring is from a set piece. But you said you would always worry in those situations when you got a set piece in an attacking situation against these teams.
Yeah, I think Liverpool and Manchester City were the 2 teams. They defended zonally against us, and I always feared counter-attack situations. Just because of the players they had in their team. So we would often leave 3 on the edge, which we would never normally do. We'd always see a corner as our best chance to score. But against those teams, we're always wary of getting counter-attacked.
So you don't pack the box as much?
No, you end up sacrificing an attacker going in to give yourself a little bit more protection on the edge.
And then from a Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool point of view, recently if they've been accused of not being able to break teams down, which has been the case, the nature of the goals will have pleased Klopp, because the third goal, they did unlock West Ham.
Yeah, well, you're always going to get parts in the season where things are going to go for you. But when you've got this sort of quality in the team, it's only going to take a couple of weeks to change that round. We all know it's a crazy season this season, and a couple of wins gets you back up the league. But look at the intricate passing. This is the Liverpool we're used to seeing. Firmino dropping in the areas, lovely little flick there, and Wijnaldum gets on the end of it. And a lot of people ruled Liverpool out of the league and said, well, someone's going to walk. No one's going to walk the league this season, because it'll keep chopping and changing. Man City are in a good place at this moment.
There's a little bit of you that thinks Manchester City are going to walk the league now. Come on, Mike.
Man City was a couple of points off, but they had a couple of games in hand. And I just said, wait until they've played them games and then judge them then. And I'm not going to get too excited because they're leading at the moment, because Liverpool, when they play like this today, can do that to anyone on their day.
There were 33 passes that led up to that goal, but Declan Rice got a tiny touch, so it doesn't count as a 33-pass move for the goal. But there were 33 passes in total. They're going to bring in another centre-half. As I said, Jordan Henderson was great today, but it just gives, I suppose, a few more options for Klopp.
Yeah, it's massive, because I thought Jordan Henderson today was magnificent in a position that he would acknowledge isn't his best position. But true mark of a leader, that he sacrificed his own ambitions for that of the team. He's gone back there and done a great job.
And David Moyes said afterwards, just a final one, West Ham realised they're not competing with Liverpool. And yet, even so, I suppose there will be West Ham fans disappointed they didn't get something out of it. It's about managing those two expectations, I'm guessing.
I think you go into every game wanting to try and win, and David Moyes and the West Ham team would have felt they could have done that today. And they did have their moments, especially in that first half. They had a few half chances, nothing that you'd say they had to score, but those are key moments in the game.
OK, let's move on. Next, Leicester, who are looking to go second with a win